Hi there and welcome again to this video. Today we are discussing about strategies for building a high-performing sales team, and I do believe that you will find this conversation very insightful. As usual, my name is Mary and I'm glad to be joined by Godfrey, who will be expounding more on the insights that we'll be sharing. Thank you, Godfrey, for joining in.
Pleasure to be here, Mary.
It is always the desire of every company, every organization to ensure that the sales team, if at all they're doing sales, are really performing. So what does a high-performing sales team look like?
Sure, Mary. Sales team is critical in any organization. Why? Because you could have very superior products, brands, or solutions or services, but if there's no one to buy those products, you will still be struggling. So sales is the engine of any business. Is the kitchen. if we are not producing revenue, then we have nothing.
There's a problem in the kitchen.
Exactly. So a high performing sales team is a team that is able to deliver sales, is able to deliver revenue targets, is a team that lives the values of the business. They are the ones who are engaging with clients. Are they portraying the company in proper light? Are they offering better experiences? Are they educating clients? Otherwise, if they're not doing that, we might end up with customers who buy one time and they will never buy from us again. So we're always chasing new people, and it's more expensive. Yes.
Wow. As an organization, or maybe someone is watching is a sales manager, how can we be able to build a high-performing sales team?
Thank you, Mary. I will go very granular and from the basics. Number one, recruit right. When you're recruiting, check on the ability to fit in your organization. Look at who they are in terms of attitude. Look at their interpersonal skills beyond the technical skills of handling sales. Who are they? How will they be able to work with other team members that you already have? Next is how do you onboard them? There is need for a comprehensive onboarding process. If you already have the team, then maybe you've already done the onboarding. Perhaps it's to check what are the skills gaps that they have currently. Of course, this will mean that you're looking at do they understand the unique selling point of your solutions, your products? And then how are they framing it now in the language of the customer? What is the customer value proposition in terms of how they focus on benefits as opposed to describing the features? Being like consultants, consultative selling. Do they understand the different approaches to sales? There are quite a number of techniques that you can approach, whether it's technical selling or challenger selling or solution selling. Do they understand which customer profile would require which style of approach? So training and development has to be an ongoing and continuous affair in the team. And number five, you want to work with points of references. Like, have you set clear KPIs that are smart, that are easy to measure? Of course, sales KPIs are always numbers. Sometimes don't be too ambitious to set KPIs that discourage ownership and accountability and motivation. Obvious, support the team when they're in the field or when they are doing their prospecting, going about serving clients. The promise the company is making, of course, through the salesperson. Be there to make sure that we meet our part of the bargain or the obligation. I've seen organizations where the salesperson has gone in the field, has gotten leads, has gotten a few interested clients, and then execution becomes a problem. So avail tools, avail resources required to just make the whole sales process complete. And finally, as the one who is in charge of that team, whether you're the HR or the business owner or the sales manager, lead by example. You are the number one sales manager or salesperson in your team. Yes, so lead by example. Yes.
Interesting. I know this is one of the areas that indeed as corporate staffing services really come in handy. So how does CSS support organizations or employers by really designing very effective training programs that can be able to build their sales team to perform well?
Thanks, Mary. Personally, I have been in sales for more than 15 years. And my sentiments, I have realized that they resonate with so many people in sales. That initially you don't consider sales as a job. You just found yourself, that was the available job, so you picked it up, and you realize that it is taking longer for you to exit and go back to your dream job.
Yeah.
So most of the times, people in sales, you will be struggling with them, not that they have any problem, but they're just holding on these as they wait for something better. Therefore, as corporate staffing, we realize that is a gap, and it's just in the thinking, in the mindset, in how we grew up. Some of the people in sales were discouraged at the start that sales is hard, it's too much. So how we go about helping now our clients, companies, to just change this mindset is through training and continuous support. So we do have comprehensive programs whereby it starts with looking at what kind of sales are you offering. Is it business to business or business to consumer? How is it? Such that we now look at the different frameworks that would work in different setting. And this starts with the salespeople themselves. So we emphasize on their own presentation, because before someone buys the product or the solution, they will buy the salesperson before they buy the product. So working on the salesperson in terms of how they think, their mindset, in terms of how they look at sales, their mindsets that you might have, for example, persistence and the ability to communicate well. So we walk this journey together with our clients. That's the corporates and the companies that do have sales teams, by mapping out what are the challenges, what are the gaps. If you look at the whole sales cycle, from prospecting all the way to not only closing the deal, but servicing this relationship, the account management, where could be the gaps? Is it on closing? Is it on managing the relationship? Or where is the gap? So once we've identified the gap, then we tailor programs that are quite practical. Sales, we can't do theories. So we do role plays a lot.
Yeah,
yes.
it helps.
So we do trainings that just build capacity of the team. Yes.
Wow, that is indeed great. I do believe that just as you've mentioned, in order to be able to build a high-performing sales team, depending on the nature of sales business that the employer is offering, B2C, B2B, you've mentioned something which is very key, getting it right from the onboarding stage.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
And even as we sign off, Mary, even with recruitment, we can help you identify right talent for your business, for your solutions, for your clients. Yes.
Of course, this is part of what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Indeed, when it comes to sales and even getting it right in terms of numbers and ensuring that you have a sales team that is really performing very well, I believe you've found the insights or strategies that Godfrey has been able to share with us very insightful, and we encourage you to reach out to us as an organization. We'll really come in handy in terms of training and development and supporting your team to be able to really bring out the results that you expect, and even helping you as a company, as an organization, to ensure that you get it right from the onboarding stage. The link below will guide you on how to fill the form and reach out to us, and we look forward to walking the journey with you. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.